put together a video, a special one, just for those people that don't like to do that chord F. They just don't like it. Doesn't matter how you look at it. I'll be playing along and they'll say, can we pick another key? I don't like that chord. So I think we need to talk about it again. I think I talked about this about a year ago, but I think I'll do it again. And what I want to do is share with you some options. You know, there's a number of reasons why people can't do the F chord. One, they might not know how to approach it. Two, they might have arthritis or something could be bothering their fingers, and it just takes a little too much strength and they can't do it. You know, maybe just, you know, maybe it's just something you thought you couldn't do, but you really can. I don't know. There's a number of reasons why this can happen. Maybe you have a phobia of the chord F. I don't know. But I'm gonna show you some things that hopefully helps you get over the hurdle. And if you can't get over the hurdle, maybe it'll be an option to fill in while you work on getting over the hurdle. Okay? All right. So let's get started on this. It's such a great chord, that F chord. And there's different ways to make an F chord. Most commonly we see this. Sometimes we'll see this barred F chord. And there's a number of others too, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. But first I want to just focus on this one right here. It's the one that most commonly we try to use. I think it brings out all the octaves of notes needed to make it sound full. It's just, I mean, when I'm playing, usually if it calls for an F, if I grab that style right there, it usually sounds the best to me. I don't know why. But I think sometimes it's hard to get to that chord because you're not used to reaching over, keeping your wrist at a certain angle, keeping your thumb in the right spot, and being able to grasp it and having the strength, although I'm not really pressing down that hard, to actually pull all those notes at once, right? So here's what I want you to, let's start out this way. Let's play it without playing the high E. Let's just lay down the first finger on the first fret and the second string. The middle finger, we'll put it on the third string, right? And it's going to be on the second fret. And then we'll take the ring finger, put it on the fourth string on the third fret. And we've got those three notes. Now you could just play those alone. Try not to play this high E, and you might be able to get away with it. Although, as long as you're there, why not just roll over? We're here, the F major 7th, and just roll it over. See that? Try that. Do the rollover. Start with the F major 7th and then roll over. Okay? Now, you'll notice when you look at my form for making an F chord, this wrist is pretty straight, first of all. My elbow is tucked in. It's not out here, right? And my thumb, it's not really behind completely. It's kind of, you can just barely see it over the horizon. If I bend this, you'll see where it's at. So you can't see it here. It's right here. It's back just a little bit, enough that where it disappears. That's kind of where it's at. And that just seems to give me enough strength. The other thing is it's not straight, okay? It's not like this. It's up a little bit. It's angled. And you'll notice these fingers are kind of angled too. See that? So we start here. Okay, so take a look at that. And my wrist, again, it's not doing this. It's not out here. Everything's pretty neutral. And my elbow's tucked in. See that? That seems to work for me. And I don't have to work as hard. if I have the right form when I attack that chord, okay? But I think also you can get into the right form by starting with the F major 7th and rolling over. Because you'll notice, watch my wrist. I'm not hyperextending it either way. I'm just it's like a slight, see that? Just rolling over. I'm leaving those fingers in place and just rolling over so that my pointer finger is now picking up 2 strings. Okay? So give that a try. That might help you. All right. So, like I said, we could also bar it. Basically, you're just taking, this time I do have my thumb directly behind, and it is facing straight, kind of straight up and down. And I lay down my pointer finger right on the edge. It's on the edge of the finger, not flat, about right here. And it's right up against the fret. And then I just put the shape, the E shape right there. Okay, and that makes for the chord. There we go. Sometimes when I'm trying to show, I've got my guitar in a weird position, so it throws me off. There we go. That's good. See that? Okay, so that's one way you could do it. That probably might get a little tougher. But being able to bar is a good thing to learn as well. And I do have a video out there that gives you some tips on how to overcome the hurdle of getting into bar chording. Okay, so but it is a way to do an F chord too. But another way to do it is to use a power chord. You know, the F5. Anytime you see a 5, it's a power chord. It means it's using 2 notes. It's skipping the middle note. But in this case, we're going to use 2 notes, but we're going to play 3 strings, okay? Because we're duplicating the F here between the 4th string and the 6th string. So we're still playing two notes, okay? But there's the F chord in power chord. I'm going to use my pick here. You can hear the difference between the two. Okay, so you could do that. That's a way to do it. But another way you could do it is use that same pointer finger on the F note here or the 1st fret, and then make your E shape. And don't play strings 1 and 2. You'll get a fuller sound, and it's an F. Okay, so that's another way you could do that. You could also make the D minor 7th chord, right? That looks like this F, except you don't play. You don't use your ring finger. You're just playing strings 1, 2, 3. But you could reach up with your thumb and pick up that F there. You could do that. But it's kind of awkward. It's not if you're doing finger style. Because you can't play strings 5 and 4 there. You have to skip them. Okay, but that's a way you could do it. Another way is you could make like the E shape here at the 2nd fret, and then take your pointer finger, and instead of putting it here, you take it and put it on the 2nd string, 1st fret. And you don't play the high and the low E. It's another way to do F. I mean, it works. It's not perfect. There's nothing that sounds as good as this. Outside this right here. I mean, you could come up here and do this. You could could bar it, or I'll show you the chart there. Or you could make like the D shape here at the 5th fret. Those are all Fs. But nothing as good as... So I think a good approach would be to start with the F major 7th and just roll over. Okay? All right. So I just showed you a couple of things you could do, and I hope it works for you. But I thought that's what I would share with you today. For those of you that hate doing the F chord, maybe give those a try and see if that works for you. And let me know in the comments, does it work? Are you still having problems? You know, what seems to be bothering you about it if you're still having problems? And let's see if we can find another avenue to get over that hurdle if you still have problems. All right. But it does take practice. It's not something you're just going to jump right into. You got to work at it. All right. So we're going to leave it right there. And I hope you all have a great day or night wherever you are in this world.